What's up, everybody? Monday. Where's he at?
He's just going back and forth, back and forth. Look, here he goes.
Hey! Yippee!
He's making his rounds.
Amanda, how was your weekend?
I don't know, it was non-eventful.
Really?
I can't think of anything I
Did
did.
you clean out your barn, mow the grass? Hey, did you sling any snakes?
Snake slinger.
Yeah.
I did put up the Amazon boxes that I had, and I cleaned out my front closet in my living room, and I finished season 3 of Yellowstone.
Oh.
Yes, while I was working, so that was.
You know what? We ought to have a season 4 marathon. Just.
That'd be.
You know what?
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Just start like on a rainy Sunday morning or something like that, or Saturday morning.
No spoilers. Don't tell anything if you know anything about the show.
So I think there's only probably what 5 or 6 episodes on 4. I don't know. I haven't even looked.
There's 3 episodes, but I think the current one, episode 4 is playing right now on Paramount.
I've never like sat down and watched a whole. You know what I did? I drove to Texas years ago, right? 3 or 4 years ago for a remodel on one of our tiny homes, and I watched all of Breaking Bad all the way there and back.
Oh, what a great show!
I had it on in the truck. I just laid it on my seat and just watched it all the way down.
What a great show!
How'd I watch and drive?
Really quick, starting at the beginning of the show. Happy Monday, everyone.
Yes.
An update on your mom, real quick.
He's chasing your reflection.
I know.
Your phone is shining and he's just grabbing it.
He's having a fit.
Mom, man, I can't tell you guys. Mom went a week without eating. Everybody, she's eating. And she's used the restroom and she's drinking some water and she's alert. She knows everybody. She knows what's going on. Her vital signs are great. And she can't walk.
She can't walk.
She's in the bed.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating her, you know, but she can't get out of bed. She's just, her legs are almost gone, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, anyway, but thank you for everybody asking and all that. And, you know, Mom will be 96 come December. And I know your great-grandmother went into the nursing home at 104 and lived to be 108?
107.
107.
And she was bedridden.
And she was bedridden. And of course, we talked about her before, but never said a word. Would never a complaint come out of her mouth. Was just sweet and kind and was as happy as could be in that whole place. Yeah. In the whole time she was there, you know. It's really wild because my mom, her demeanor's changed and everything. So it's kind of, I don't know, but thank you for asking. Yep.
No, you don't have your papers, do you? Did you want to do that today or no?
Oh, I had them. Let me go get them.
Okay.
That's right. You printed them out for me. Let me get them.
We got to talk about Friday's show.
Yeah, Friday's show, man. I think we all need to. Let's see. Here they are, right here. All right. Hey, I wanted to show you people that are following us, considering us as building your tiny home, and we are a company that grows, and is a progressiveness. We're progressive, or whatever you would call it. But you know, when I look at some tiny homes, or I hear about them, I don't see them growing. We're going to put a building over all this right here.
Amazing.
All this is going to have a building. We've already ordered all the materials. So it's 18,000 more feet. We've got 12,000 there. We're going to do 18,000 here. And then we're going to add another 6,000 on the other end of that.
Can we give them an idea? Can we walk to the end of the
all
concrete?
Right, so like right here,
that's exciting.
The building's going to start right here.
Yeah.
And it's going all the way 130 feet this way. All the way to those poles right there. All under roof.
Wow. All big.
All the way to that front of that 4x4. And then from back here, back there, all the way to that forklift.
All the way there.
Yeah, probably to that forklift.
Wow.
Massive, man.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and you know what we want to do? We want to sheetrock the whole ceiling in here.
Wow.
I'm putting a sprinkler system in here.
Man.
We're going to put lights in here. We're going to insulate it. It's going to be conditioned. 20.
So the traffic For trucks?
They'll come in here.
Come in this way.
Yep. And the guys will have their pods. We're putting bathrooms in here, putting a little lunchroom in here. That's what we're doing.
Wow.
Yep. So we'll have 18,000. We're hoping we can get about 16 builders in here. We can keep our 10 builders in there. And then we're going to put another 6,000 square feet of dome building that we got the trusses built that'll house all of our materials.
Amazing.
So
needed.
I wanted to do this 4 years ago. We didn't have the money. We didn't have anything. But the way the market is, the way the demand is, what's happening, and we're ready for it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what the thing is we have the staff for this. You know, we have been really busy. You know, we grew a lot, and I know there's been some disappointments in people not getting their homes on time. We've done some reimbursements, and we're glad to do it. I mean, I'm just sorry. I want to do all I can to satisfy everybody, but when you do all you can, and it doesn't work, we're just trying. And I know some people, they just can't wait, and that's fine. So, but I just wanted to let you know that we are doing all we can to make this thing happen, this business. We don't want to disappoint anybody.
No.
And so this is just progress, and this is what we do. So I got some quotes or stuff for the Friday show. We're trying to do more and more of what people have commented about and doing it every day. And then also, I'm going to go over some prices today and show you some homes. And I'm going to go over that today, okay? So a few things my little brain's been working on. All right. So some of the comments on Friday's show.
We just need to get somewhere where you are in the light, not direct, like it's not on you, but where we can see you.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Well, where do you want me, Amanda?
Wherever. You can get right here on your truck if you want to.
Get on the truck?
ATM.
How's that, Amanda? Let me sit on my truck. Is that where you want me? To get on the truck?
Will you get on the truck, please?
Hey, everybody. That's what we do. Hey, so, Michaela Layden. And I destroy your name. So if you've got any other name other than Jan, Ran, or Paul, I will destroy it. It said, hello, I have a question. Would you all consider doing a tiny home giveaway? And you must be new to our channel, and that's great that you are, because when we reach 100,000 subscribers, I'm giving a house away. So tell everybody you can to subscribe to our channel. We're going to pull a name out of them 100,000 subscribers and give a house away.
Exciting.
Now, you don't have this one highlighted.
If I've got it X'd out, just go to the next one.
Well, you've got this one here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't highlight, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Said, well, I've discovered I'm wrong. Apparently, the tiny home movement has increased by way more than I realized, and many use it as Airbnb purposes, which is a great idea. Yes, ma'am. LOL. Oh, that was from RD. Another one is Sharon Ramsey. LOL. Do you want to drive? My husband says that all the time. I used to say, no, I just want you to drive right. Funniest video yet. Thank you. So authentic. You are the best. What we did is Friday's video, go back and go through Friday's video. What was it, the 7th?
It was the 8th, I believe.
Yeah.
Man, I was hot.
I don't know why. There was nothing going on. It was dangerous. You were just screaming your guts out.
My God, nobody understands.
Sherry Crittenden. I too wonder doubling them because we had 25 below last winter, and dang ever my dogs had to stay inside because of the frigid weather. Randy, I wonder if the ESP could be built with the ultra-modern look of a shed roof, long, narrow, horizontal windows high along the roof line. Yes, ma'am, we sure can. And I'll keep your mom and you and your family in my prayers. Thank you very much.
Was she talking about doubling windows? Is that what she's talking about?
I think doubling the walls because, you know, how thick of insulation do you need in 20, 30, 40 below zero?
That's a great
you know,
question.
So I'm just shooting it out here, and we just from what I know, you know, when I talked to the 2 inches of foam insulation, right? The rigid foam, spray foam, closed cell. They call it closed cell. That you reach 90% of its capacity at 2 inches. If you put another inch on top of that, you're only increasing your heat cool value 5% more.
Oh, is that all?
So if you go 4 inches, which you double it, you're only increasing it by 10%.
Okay.
So it's really, they always tell us, you go any more than that. Now in the ceilings, we always 3. On the walls on these stick built, we only spray 2.
Now I have a question. When would you use open cell, and would you mix it in a build? Would you do open and closed cell in certain
We
parts
never
of the house?
have, never have.
Is-
Open cell,
Yeah.
you need more of it for the same R value.
Okay. So why would people ever choose open cell?
Well, before you would have in the attics of people's homes,
Yeah.
they would do open.
Oh.
You only used the closed cell in crawl spaces where there's a
Okay.
moisture problem. But now I've talked to the guys in Minnesota. That's all they spray in all the homes are closed cell.
Okay.
And I asked, you know what? I asked the guy. This is crazy. I was in Minnesota, and I asked,
And it
great,
gets cold there.
great. This guy was just so cool. He's a really, I like the insulator guy. And I said, I asked him about that same thing. Well, in Minnesota, Amanda, they have to spray like 7 inches thick
Oh wow.
of closed cell spray foam.
Really?
7.
That's expensive.
I asked the guy, I said, now when you spray that much, and I asked him about the 2 inches and going 5%,
Yeah.
5%, you know what he said?
What?
You're right. I said, then why do you got to
Then
go
why
7?
do you do it?
The law.
Is that right?
Just they made a code.
Oh my goodness.
And that was it.
Honey, that's expensive for everybody.
I mean, 7 inches of spray
Oh,
foam.
God.
When you reach 90% of the value at 2 inches.
Mm.
So you're adding 5 more inches to get 10, maybe 10%. I don't know how all that works.
Wow.
But no, he agreed with me.
Well, that's good.
And
to
I thought,
know.
well, you know, when he agreed with me, and he's from Minnesota, he's born and raised, and he owns an insulation company, and he told me 2 to 3 inches is fine.
Well, have it sprayed in Tennessee.
There you go.
Hey, Anthony.
It said Rebecca Lape. That's cool. How much was that for the container prepared like those 3?
Yeah.
Now those are unfinished completely and no trailer, and they were 20 a piece. All right, here's another one. I've seen some channels with folding concepts. Oh, this is C. Reinicke, right? Reinicke. I've seen some channels with folding concepts in tiny homes. Have you considered a folding porch? I've seen where the pieces come down, slides up, top folds out, and sturdy legs fold under it. I can't visualize how it would work with the doorway, maybe the second door incorporated in the folding section. I'm clueless, but I have been part of a house rather that than folks adding a porch keeps later in the house movable when with the porch. And we have done foldable porches, awnings, all that stuff.
We have.
They're usually not that popular here.
Yeah.
You know, they're heavy, and I think what it is most homes are really stationary for a long period of time.
Right.
And what we do here with decks is we build them in pods, so they're handable. So they're 4 foot by 5 foot pods. You screw them together, and when you want to leave, you unscrew them, pile them up in a truck, and take them with you and reassemble them. You know,
Good.
the folding up part, I'm not so sure it's, you know, we'll do it. So, all right, next part is.
You don't have to get to everything, just whatever you can get to today, because it's a lot. There was a lot of comments on Friday's video.
Andrea Sheehan, I'm watching the video, and you are on the mountain thinking of you telling us Randy's dad used to say he could tear up an anvil. Rebecca Cooper, anytime a man says, trust me, baby, that's your first clue, things are about to take a turn for the worse.
I love these comments.
Said, you had me laughing so loud at 12 a.m. I enjoyed the ride. You guys are too funny. Thanks for entertainment. That was Jan Coleman and sculptors Colette Dushnowski. Hey, Randy, you got it right. See, and I'm in the Midwest. What'd I tell you?
You knew it.
I live in Muskegon, Michigan. Kudos to you. You are getting better at saying my last name. Dushnowski. Love it.
Go.
And then there's this Roberta Spilvogel. Love this new subscriber. You all are so funny and fun to watch. Thank you, Roberta.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it says Laurel Honecker. I'm dying. This is hilarious. I love watching you guys. Beautiful homes, and the ride through the mountain killed me, crying from laughing so hard. Her name was Laurel Honecker.
Okay.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That was all in caps.
Oh, everybody, such great comments.
Yep. Luann Riffle, love you too, and the crazy drives. What a beautiful view with the blue mountains in the distance.
Yes.
What does it cost to put a sliding patio door? We have, I don't know if we got our price list online, but you can look. They're not bad. I think $1,500 for a sliding patio door. I'm just shooting from the hip. I don't know, but we can surely put them on there. Diane Unger, oh my God, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Lord have mercy. Randy, you're going to her a heart attack, but I'm telling you, Amanda, I'll be right there with you. 45 miles per hour. I'm going slow. Randy, you should sell tickets and t-shirts. I took Amanda to the mountain. I want to go for a ride in Ace's hauling butt. Thanks for the ride. Stacy G, this video is one that got me to subscribe.
Great.
I watch off and on, but now I will be a regular. Love the road trip and watching your dog have the best time of his life. And Amanda, I'd be screaming too. Ruth Joy Moeller.
Hey, Ruth.
Hey, Randy, Amanda, wow, just love everything you're building. We'll send floor plans. Love the off-grid tiny home. I know Tumbleweeds sell floor plans. It's a good idea, don't you think? You know what?
We've had this question before.
I guess we could. People have asked us for floor plans. I don't even think I did. Yeah.
We haven't really thought about it.
You know, our deal. I'm gonna probably stop here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that all right. We got a million ideas to do. I got so many ideas for videos and information and helping you guys and maintenance stuff and all these technical videos, and I'm hoping we can get to it. Our whole day, our whole agenda is always trying to build more homes, trying to get them out, trying to get them rushed to people, take care of maintenance issues that houses need maintenance. And it's so consumed with working, we don't think of all the other little intricacies that could be done, like selling blueprints, you know, like making t-shirts and hats and, doing stuff like that would, I don't know, would enhance the business and be fun and get our name out there more. But that's where we're going. With this new building coming in play, we've got 2 more supervisors we've got on board now. We're thinking about bringing on another one, and it is really, we're just dialing in our perfection and our efficiency. So hopefully we'll get to all that stuff and be able to, when you look at a company like Tumbleweed that I really admire, I think they're a great company. They got a lot of money backing and all that stuff. They've been around for years, and awesome. And that's the way it should be, is have that. But when you start, we didn't start with nothing. We started with like below nothing.
Negative nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
And we had to bring it out and then bring it. It takes a lot of time. I'm realizing it takes a lot of time to make things happen.
Sure
the
does.
money. I know, what was it? They had their own show, tiny home, beautiful homes, high end. What was it called?
Tiny Heirloom?
Tiny Heirloom.
Okay.
They filed for bankruptcy,
It's a tough business.
and it's gone. They don't build homes anymore.
Yeah.
But they were, hats off to them. They had their own show. They were doing them, and I don't know anything about them.
It's a tough business.
It's tough.
Yeah.
And we work constantly. And I know I've talked to several other builders. They said they don't want to do what we're doing.
No, they don't.
They don't want to build 200 plus homes a year. They don't want to have 50, 60, 70 employees. They don't want to be on a show every day and build and work constantly,
I know.
And but I don't know, we just kind of roll with it, and I don't know if we're rolling with our personality or not.
I think it is, because Randy and I both, we're down for whatever makes it work. It's like, listen, we got to make it work, so we'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And some people maybe maybe you did give it your all, and we might give it our all. It may not work out, but
we've sacrificed a lot.
We've sacrificed
your
a
kids
lot.
are grown, mine's grown. We don't have little ones running around here. I don't know if I'd have took on all this if I had a big family,
No, you can't.
So
I don't see how
it
you
was just
can.
the right timing. There's no right or wrong. I look back and wonder if I should have done what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that still need to be done, and we're under construction. Been a lot of people upset because we're taking so long to get what we're promised to do.
Right.
Is what it is.
One of the things that I do love about the company is that it may not always be on time, and it may not always be right, but we always figure it out. We always get to the point of, like, we do get there, we do correct it, it finally gets completely done.
Everything.
So, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, and it is getting better. We have lists now, and maybe, you were talking about the 2 new supervisors. Maybe we can interview them a little bit tomorrow and, tell everybody, kind of explain what
I'd like to get their feet wet a little bit and let them know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about homes. I want to talk about money, pricing and what's going on with everything, okay? Talked to Leslie over the weekend. She has a couple, 3 lots here on our communities. And, you know, we were talking about rental and what we charged and what we were doing, and it was I have already thought about a lot of what we talked about, but it was brought up and it was good to know that everybody else is thinking the same thing. You know, I know there's people competing out here. We got subletters. Some of them are subletting for 300, 350, 400, 500, all this stuff, and everybody's like, well, the thing is, everybody, once let the 350s go. If you need more money for your lot, they'll all fill up. You charge whatever you want, you know, on that. So the reason we charged $200 a month is because we're in an industrial area. You know, last night, there's a paper factory over there. You know how paper factories smell. So every once in a while, you'll smell it come through here, you know. You got a truck beeping at 2 o'clock in the morning. Beep, beep. Look, Amanda's shaking her head like, why are you saying all this, Randy? I don't care.
The only reason I shake my head is because, do you know, no one complains ever.
Well, I sleep right there.
About the environment here.
I sleep right there.
Yeah.
And I got my door open. Sometimes I got to get up in the middle of the night.
Gee, what
and
for?
I notice everything. You know what my mom used to call me?
Oh, I know.
My brother and my mom used to say, God, you're like the princess and the pea.
You are. You definitely are.
I notice everything.
Everything.
With my clothes, they have to fit. Just if they're too baggy, if they're too tight, or if they're too anything. I mean, my underwear, my socks, everything. It's just, I've just noticed the rocks, the water. I had somebody complain about too much water under concrete.
It's like we're getting there.
It rained and there's water on the concrete.
Yeah. I know.
I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I notice it. You're just going to have to wear elevated sneakers, I guess. I have no idea. All right.
It'll get figured out.
All that stuff is what has been probably the toughest on us as company owners, is people living here.
Yeah.
And because they brought their life here. It'll work out because I'm building a 40-foot wall and get behind it with smoke bombs and stuff.
Stop. You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, but I wanted to get into pricing.
Oh, real quick, I just want to mention this when you said the wall. We also discussed a color. We haven't chose it yet, but we're going to, because we were trying to think of what is everybody going to be looking at, and we want to do a nice color, and we also want to do greenery. So we want to make sure you have something pretty to look at, not just the wall.
Well, all right. So what I'm going to do is we're building this building 120 feet, and I'm going to hopefully I can continue. We're going to take these poles down.
Yeah.
I thought we could just have a fence, but now that we changed and we're going to build a building, these poles will come down and the wall will be all the way down here, and I'm hoping we'll just go on all the way down to the gate.
I agree, yeah.
So Amanda wanted a dark gray, like a really dark looking color. And then what I'm going to do is put fencing on the back side.
Yeah.
So we can plant vines and it'll grow up the side of the wall.
So pretty.
And it'll be this big green wall. This is what this is going to be. This was going to be a green wall, but we didn't know we were going to put a building up until just a couple weeks ago.
It'll basically be like a living wall.
Yes,
what we
a
want it to
living
be.
wall.
Be really
And then the
beautiful.
roof will go up like that, you know.
It'll be pretty.
So that's what we're proposing to do on this whole wall through here. I think it'll look really nice, you know. So, all right, ESPs.
Yep.
And pricing of homes and regular stick built, all that. Listen, we will build stick built. We'll do all kinds, just like we normally do. Our ESP is engineered steel panel homes, which are those right there. There's 2 there.
Yeah, let me show these right here. And this one's going out tomorrow. That one is Myers. Right there.
Where Bubba is?
At.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Myers.
Yep. That's going out tomorrow. There's one here. And of course, this is framing. This is regular conventional framing.
And there's 3 of them right there.
There's 3 over there. Yep. Conventional framing here. And then you got this little box here.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. We won't say who lives there.
We won't say who lives there.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I've always wanted to offer a home for under 20 grand.
I'm so glad you said this because someone just emailed and they said, what was Randy talking about? Bare bones.
All right.
So there we go.
And that's what we're talking about.
Good.
We'll name this video Bare Bones.
Bare bones, baby.
Bare Bones under 20 grand house.
There
right?
you go.
So we're probably going to shift gears to all ESPs unless they're going to be a custom ESP. We're going to shift gears to, and this is not official, so don't be calling, you know, and like being worried or anything.
Yeah.
But we're going to shift gears to where our ESPs are offered as bare bones. Okay, what I mean by that is there's no stucco, there's no trim. All we do is cover up the wiring and the plumbing. That's it on the inside.
That'd be great.
We can still put a toilet, still put a shower in the kitchen, but that's it. We can offer those at our prices in an 8x16, totally livable. All right, still have a vinyl floor, and I will explain this more. But no stucco, no wood ceilings, no V-groove, none on the inside, and it'll all be for $19,900.
That'd be amazing.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, you guys have seen last Thursday's video. I think it was October 7th. We did a walkthrough on the beach with Brian and Mary Carty, and they have a house that's for rent. They had one that was bare bones, and they remodeled it, or just finished it, really. They didn't remodel, they just finished it. They painted the walls and then put some strips of wood over the screws, and it's on for rental now.
Beautiful.
$100 a night. Think about this, $100 a night, they're renting it on their own, right here. They live right there in the forest, they rent it on the beach, $100 a night. Let's say they, you know, when we were renting our cabins at our resort, this was 15 years ago, $200 a night was an average.
Right.
That's 20 grand. You know? And $200, so that means 165 days is empty. So this a little bit over 6 months is full rental, 20 grand. The house will be paid for in almost a year.
Yeah.
Where can you buy an investment that you pay off in less than 2 years?
Come on. Yeah.
You buy a rental house or a duplex years ago, 80 grand, right? Well, you put it on a 30-year note. You got renters in there paying $500, $800 a piece. You got $1,000, and you got to replace the heat and air, the roof, and all this stuff. You're lucky if you got to wait 15 years to get it paid off on a rental house.
Right.
These are killer. We've got an investor that these homes are only with our pricing. All right, our homes are more profitable than a hotel room. All right, I know I said that really spelling my words out, but it's true. He said the amount of investment and the amount on return is better than a hotel room. Now, if you go out and buy a home and you're putting 80 grand into a 8x20, 8x24, or 10x20, you're not going to get your investment, right? It's too much. You get too much invested.
Right.
With ours, it's a win-win. I would even consider getting like an ESP raw deal, hiring a couple guys on the side to do it in the driveway.
Yeah.
And you got it done.
Right.
It's just, man, I've been saying this ever since we started. You know, even with our pricing, you could take ours and get it unfinished, put a couple grand, mostly sweat equity into it, and you're going to make 5 or 10 grand off of it.
That'd be amazing.
We've had people make $20,000 off the sale of their home.
Oh, absolutely.
Just they hadn't even had it a year.
No.
And they sold it.
Not even close to a year.
Right.
No.
So that's what I wanted to tell you is our ESPs are going to go, the first of the year we got some changes, we got some model homes, we got a lot of stuff coming up that I think you're really going to enjoy. We're going to stimulate the market. It's going to be, what we're doing right now is we're honing in on our building process, our inventory process, and of course our infrastructure so we can handle the influx of work coming in.
And two, if you're interested in the bare bones, when you send an email to sales, be sure to put bare bones in there, or you know, something like that in reference to this. Randy's going to get with sales and let them know what all the details and everything.
Now, I haven't even talked to sales right now, so they're going to be like, what did you say on your video?
What did you say?
Yeah, so I'll be telling you more about all that, tell them so everybody's on the same page. It's really, my whole thing is I want to make sure people can get in a home. Now, saying that, it's been said to me because our prices are so low and our lots are so low rent that we bring in white trash.
Who said that?
I just said it, Amanda. I just let it roll off my tongue. I didn't stop.
Get said.
You get the low lives of society.
Ain't believing that.
The low lives of society.
Well, I'm offended.
Are you? Why?
I don't know no low life. Nobody that's moved in is low life.
You want? Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I'll fight somebody over it.
Well,
have you met these people around here? They ain't trash.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Now you come to my house and
normally,
you might find some trash.
do you think about it? Normally, low income communities all look terrible and all this stuff, right?
Terrible stereotype.
It's a terrible stereotype.
It is.
I never thought of that.
Terrible stereotype.
when I had my prices super low and trying to get houses out of here.
No, not
Never
at
come
all.
to my mind. But I know where that comes from.
Yeah.
I know why that frame of mind or that idea or whatever you call it comes from.
That stereotype.
Stereotype
Yeah.
comes from. Normally, if you go into a low-income country area, out in the country, and people don't take care of their homes, their cars, and all that stuff, and everything like that. It looks whatever, and you got high-end folks. Oh, I ain't going in there because it looks crappy,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure, and it's stereotype that I never wanted to be in the high end of things because I don't think I can satisfy a high-end frame of mind, a high-end demand. My whole frame of my mind when I was doing this was I just want to get people homes and get them a lot, and they're good to go.
Yeah.
We set up rules that they will take care of their place, and it protects everybody's investment.
Right.
You know what?
Correct.
And that's what I wanted. I want just like.
And if you drive through the forest, especially because the beach is not done, everybody's set up, but it's not done landscape-wise. But that forest is so pretty, and people are taking care of their lots and having their little gardens, decorating. We've got a tour coming up this Thursday. It's going to be in the forest. It is beautiful, and everybody wants to protect their investment and have their homes look beautiful. And I just want to say thank you, and I know you do too. They're doing a fantastic job.
They are doing a fantastic job.
Beautiful.
So my whole philosophy behind low-cost housing and low-cost lots is this. And I might be naive about this, but in my mind, I'm hoping that we can bring in people that take pride in what they've bought, and they realize, wow, what a deal. Now I can invest in my property, in my home, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they enhance it, and they feel good about it because they can afford to live. They almost can breathe.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I don't have to struggle at the end of the month if I got enough to pay my light bill. Or can I put, $50 away a month for car repairs? So when your tires are blowed and you got to get new tires, you're not scrimping for a credit card payment, and now you get more in debt.
Yeah.
That's what I had in my mind, is that people would be able to live better here. Before COVID, in my mind, I was thinking, when we got 95% ladies here, it would be so cool. If not more. If people could pitch in and say, hey, once a year, God, wouldn't it be great if we do an ITH cruise? Things like that can happen. So, of course, this is in my mindset that people are going to be pleasant and people are going to be, and I think majority of them are. I think majority of people are fun and they excited about gardening and laughing and getting together.
They do. They get together. They had a get together a couple of weeks ago and stuff. They have a page that they have that they put all kinds of fun stuff about their houses, and it's really coming together. It really is.
Once we get our building set up here and we're rolling, the following year is when I really want to do something as a lodge to get everybody to get together so they can have a place to congregate. I think that's going to mean a lot.
That's going to be fun.
I think a lot of the people can go over and have dinner and they can cook on the stove. I want an open kitchen. There it is. There's a kitchen. You guys cook whatever you want. Come and go.
The insurance
clean it.
allows.
Done.
No, take that to the bank. Hold on.
Yeah, Amanda's governing me down.
No. Well, let me blow the...
Hey, we'll have to have them burners that don't get hot, right?
Exactly.
The induction or whatever.
So we'll ask the insurance about that anyway. But the dog
Oh, we won't. I'll do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, I hear you. The dog lot got approved.
Dog lot got approved. We're changing our dog lot behind Amanda in this big garden area. That's not going to be a dog lot anymore. We're putting the dog lot out behind the forest out there along the road. So this is big news. Everybody's, whoa! But yep, we're going to put a fence out there. We start drilling the holes probably this week. I'll get hold of Yump. He's going to auger all the holes. We're going to put a nice, pretty natural fence. We're going to use all our cedar trees and posts and wire, and it's going to look so cool.
It's going to be nice and safe. Somebody had a concern, said, what about it's so close to the road and stuff. It's really wide there, and then there's going to be a fence, and it'll be safe.
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
Yep. So
we're excited about that.
So it's all, as you guys can see, just in a little bit we're on here, you can see all the plans and all the energy behind everything we're doing and what's going on here,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Glad you tuned in. Where are we going, Amanda?
Well, did you want to show the house that's leaving and kind of give it, because it is a little bit different to where it actually is a door on the side.
So this is a 10 by 20 that we showed on Thursday of last week.
Yeah, so I'm curious about the layout. I've not been inside of it because it changes the layout of the 10 by 20.
Yes, on the side.
Yeah.
So this is a full-on stucco, all right? Meaning there's no wood trim on the outside.
Okay.
Which I love the whole look.
Get that going. I'll go
Two.
get the tires right now.
Hey,
Here.
Albert.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Dream
There's
team right
Dennis.
here. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Love it, man.
Because this house is heading out tomorrow. Wow,
Yeah.
it did change it. Okay.
Yeah, so look,
So here we go.
the living room, door on the side. What a big living room.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all this, man.
Even with the door on the
Oh,
side.
wow.
This
Now,
is still great.
If you put a door on the side, the best place to put it is in front of the
right in
steps.
front of the stairs. Yes.
Best place to put it. The best place to put your heating and air is here in the gable.
Yeah, it's true.
Best place ever, ever, ever right here.
Yeah.
Okay? Because when you turn on your air conditioning, those vanes that move blows it straight into that loft. Because heat rises in the summer.
Yeah.
It'll blow cool air right up in that loft. Perfect. Done.
Great.
Run your ceiling fan, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So Amanda, this room is it's like 9.5 foot wide
Wow.
by, I don't have my tape on me, but I believe it's about 14 feet, 3, 6, 9, 10, about 12 feet, 12 foot.
12 feet.
So right here you got about 110 square feet just in one room.
Great.
Staircase, of course. Now, what we did on the inside, we added wood ceilings, wood trim around all our doors and windows.
The wood trim's looking amazing.
And you're not showing the picture window behind you when you get over here.
Exactly.
So we got a
Now,
full kitchen. Yep.
Isn't that a smaller picture window than the others have?
Let me get over here for
Or no,
perspective.
it's not. Because you would have a door.
It's 5 foot by 4 foot.
Okay.
This is what we did on this house. That door was right here.
It
We actually
was.
built it with the door there, and this window slid over to here.
It was.
Tore it out, redid it, just took the panels out. Took them out, repaneled it, stuck with it, done. Isn't that cool?
Moved everything.
Moved everything. Didn't have to worry about wiring, plumbing, nothing.
Wow.
If you all want a window right here, you just take a saw, cut it, and put it in.
Right.
You don't have to worry about wires or anything.
Because the wires and stuff are in like these boxes like I'm seeing, right? That they made?
Yes. Yeah. So this is the coolant lines for the
Okay.
AC unit. They come up and over.
Oh,
We
good.
have to box them because
And it hides it.
there's no wall. There's no
wall,
two
right.
before.
Mhm.
In regards, so we got all trim up top, the stairs going up, it's all
Stairs.
wood coming up here. Love it.
So the design did not change with putting the door on the side.
I tell you what we're doing with these, and we've called every one of our new customers. That triangle dormer
Yes.
is no more.
Good. I'm glad.
It is so much work.
That is a lot of trimming, isn't it?
Tons. The triangle dormer just takes, and I've never liked doghouse dormers, ever.
Yeah.
A shed dormer, look at the room you get with that shed dormer, Amanda.
Oh, I know.
So we're gonna put a double shed dormer on all of our homes that we sold for this price. We're not doing any more triangle dormers. It was just too much.
Too much. Yeah.
Too much on us, but it also gives you guys more room up there.
Right,
And
exactly.
everybody said, I'm in for it, I'm in.
Yes.
All right, kitchen, 8-foot countertop.
Yes.
Stove top, range hood, microwave,
Yeah.
sink, gooseneck, faucet, water heater underneath there.
Yeah. Fridge will be right here.
This has got drawers. Look, you know what's cool? Look at the stove top and a drawer.
I know. And you know what
Soft
I love
close.
too? There's somebody actually sent an email about a house or something like that, and they said, "Oh, there's no way that house is going to get done." I have seen a house so undone, and it be done by that afternoon. You have no idea the abilities that they have around here. If they can get the guys to do it, it can get done like that.
We used to work 40 hours straight,
I mean,
never
come
sleep.
on. Yes, exactly. It is amazing. Wow, this is a compost.
Yep. So compost, 32-inch shower, electric water heater under the countertop, right? You can get apartment size. You can get a bigger fridge here. You don't want to come out too far this way.
I'd get an apartment size.
Okay. Oh, they're always a lot better. But this is, Amanda, this is enough kitchen. Look at these drawers here. Look.
Love it. Look at those, how deep. I actually love the Matrix. The only thing that, unless I was doing like a Highland house
Look.
or a Hobbit house, I would always get the Matrix.
This is residential
Look.
cabinets.
So nice and clean. Ah, hey, you got in the way of my camera.
This is residential, regular homeowner
I love it.
cabinets right here. Butcher block countertops. Done.
Hold on, I gotta look at Tom here.
He's beautiful.
Wait, the Randy said he's beautiful. It was a Tom walk by.
Hey, Josh.
Here's our panel box is right here. This is where the shower is. Panel box here. We have, this is code. We're fine right where it's at. It's close to the floor. I think somebody had said once before, said, hey, our boxes had to be 2 foot above floor.
Yeah.
That was before we were ANSI certified. We were asking the state code.
Yeah.
ANSI code, we're good. Everything's fine, as long as we got room to get to it, you know. So here you go, ESP, raw bones, what do we call it? Bare bones?
Bare bones.
Bare bones is not this. You won't get the ceiling, you won't get the stucco, you won't get the trim. You will get a kitchen,
Yeah.
and you will get a bathroom. And you'll get a set of steps if you get a 10 by 20. Other than that, you get bare bones, make it work for yourself.
Bare bones is exciting.
What a
It's
great
exciting.
deal. We're still offering homes under $20,000. Not this one, of course. I don't want to mislead you. It's an 8 by 16. I personally live in an 8 by 16 myself. So it's plenty of room for 1, even 2 people. All right, everybody. We're going to call this bare bones. What do you want to call it, Amanda?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Hey, let me see if I can do a pull-up on here.
Yeah,
Remember?
christen it.
I haven't been doing it lately.
No, you've not.
Oh, Amanda. Oh, it feels
Oh,
so
that'll
good.
stretch your back out.
Oh, it feels so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to bore you.
Never boring.
Ah, feels good. See you tomorrow, everybody. Say goodbye, Mandy.
Bye.
See you. Come on, Ace. Let's go.